Salutations, my esteemed audience, and welcome to the second installment of Part-Time Poetry. Today, it's the poem that I have way too many fun memories tied to it, considering how somber the poem actually is. I found out about this poem in 12th grade, surprisingly not from an English class. We were being completely off topic during our usual social studies classes, and our teacher was showing us the Farewell Mr. Bunting SNL skit. It was a parody of the ending scene from Dead Poets Society, and the teacher is labeled using the title of the poem for its namesake. However, they don't actually read the poem. Fast forward to that winter, and I'm staffing on a scouting leadership training course, and our theme is nautical. So everyone started calling the scout that was in charge Captain, and I thought back to that SNL skit and the ending of that movie scene, so I started imitating such. That's when I bothered to actually go ahead and finally read this poem, and I found out how dark it actually is. All that is to say, I have a very flipped association with a poem about how death can sully an experience. At least, that's how it can be taken from face value. The speaker in the poem describes his arrival back at shore. The ship and crew are cheered by the people. The voyage was by all means a success, and the captain's soul has sunk down to the locker. The speaker has this glorious welcome back, but because he's lost his captain, his father, either literal or figuratively, his experience is filled with sorrow instead of joy. And though it may not be a proper theme of the poem, that's what I take from it, that the loss of a relationship is tragic, and that the connections are much more important than a prize. If you have any other thoughts on this poem, or maybe you want to talk about what Walt Whitman actually had intended for this poem's reading, go ahead and leave a portion down in the comments section. But now it is time for my reading of "O Captain, My Captain" by Walt Whitman. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wrack, the prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh hearts, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold, and dead. O Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung. For you the bugle trills. For you bouquets and ribboned wreaths. For you the shores a-crowding. For you they call, the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head. It is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip the victor ship comes in with object won. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells! But I with mournful tread walk the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold, and dead.